Let's begin now. Investors lost about 622 billion at the close of trading on Monday due to sell-offs of some telecoms and banking stocks. Now, the market, which opened with the all-share index at 54,892.53, lost about 2.08% to close 53,000 at 750.77 point. Now, the market capitalization also depreciated by 2.08% and settled at 29.28 trillion naira. Now, following the downward turn from Monday, the all-share index decreased again by 626.14 absolute points, representing a dip of 1.16% to close at 53,124.63 point. Now, similarly, the market capitalization also lost about 341 billion naira to close at 28.94 trillion on Tuesday. Now, after 2 days of sustaining losses worth about 963 billion naira, the Nigerian Exchange Limited rebounded on Wednesday with a 261 billion naira gain for investors. While on Thursday, the market appreciated further by about 1.51% as the all-share index rose from preceding days of low of about 53,603.80. Their point to about 54,413.21 points. And the value of listed stocks increased from about 29.2 trillion to about 29.64 trillion naira. Well, today and closing business week on Friday, which is today, the NGX maintained a positive momentum as the all-share index appreciated by about 0.8% to settle at 54,857.96 basis point, and market capitalization jumped to 29.87 trillion naira respectively. All right. So that's just a quick snapshot into the performance of the market in the week from Monday to Friday. So let's bring in guest analysts now. Let's start from you, Mr. Krufi Garoba, is CEO APT Securities, is live here with us. Thank you for joining us, Krufi. Let's start from you. So talk to us about the week. 3 days, the market went down or lost 3 days out of the 5 trading days. Just to talk to us about what you think happened or what sentiment played out in the market in the week.
Okay, ordinarily the market should have closed positively, but in view of the fact that the major players have marked down for their dividend like MTN and Dangote Cement, so we are not surprised for seeing the market closing in the negative form. Because markdown is markdown from the price, and that also affects the all-share index. And that is why we see the negative close of the market for this week. But in terms of volume, the market have done very well, and we are expecting the trend to continue even in the next year, because the Q3, we are not expecting any positive result in view of the liquidity squeeze by the market, and this affects most of our stocks, especially the food and beverage industry and even the cement industry, because you cannot do transfer to hire laborers. Laborers that work on the building construction need cash. When you lack the cash, you lack the employment, and therefore affect even the demand for the product of cement and any other stocks.
Okay. Is it coincidence that the market, closed positive or closing the quarter on a positive territory? Talk to us about this.
Well, you see, it's not a coincidence, because most of the company declare their results in the March. And when they declare their result, and most of the results are likely to be positive, they trigger the price movement. We can see many of the stocks like MTN, Dangote Cement, Transcorp, name them, they were all benefited from the declaration of the year-end result. And by the rule of the intent, if you are to not declare your result on or before 31st March, you must state the reason. Otherwise, you are likely going to pay a fine. So in view to avoid this, most of the company declare their result and with a corporate action. And this triggers the price movement. And we have seen what happened to most of the stocks that declare positive results.
Okay. Talk to us about your take. If you have to What's your assessment of the performance in the first quarter, given the record or track record of how the index has been moving up and down?
Well, so far so good, because still we are in the positive trend. When you look at it, the market in the months of January, February, and March, they all closed positively. And this is not surprising, despite the fact that the movement of the MPR to 18%, and despite the fact that the election come with those here and there. But we thank God that finally the result of the election come and it worked into the expectation of most of the electorate, and the people are the friend of the market, especially now that we are expecting more positive result in the market, and we're expecting the market to move positively. Now that the election is over and the by-election is coming by next week, and we are not surprised to expect a positive return from the investors, especially the foreign investors.